Hello, I'm Che from Aircon Centre, and today we're going to be looking at some of the best 12-litre dehumidifiers on the market across a variety of needs and budgets. By the end of the video, you'll know if this is the right size for your requirements and which model is right for you and your home. We also have a 20-litre version of this video if you're looking for a larger dehumidifier with a higher daily extraction rate. So, why a 12-litre dehumidifier? Well, they're the perfect capacity for flats and small to medium-sized homes, which has made them one of the most popular dehumidifier sizes on the market. Simply place the unit in an open space, like on a landing or a hallway, and it should dehumidify your entire home. If you dry your clothes indoors, dehumidifiers can also help by absorbing moisture and releasing dry air to speed up the process of evaporation from damp laundry. Whether you have a family with demanding laundry needs or simply lack an outdoor space to air dry your clothes, a dehumidifier can be a game changer. Now, let's look at the three 12-litre models we've handpicked for today's video. On the budget-friendly end, we have the Devola DV12L, packed with essential features and newly accredited by the Good Housekeeping Institute, but at a price that won't break the bank. Next up is the Honeywell TP Fit, an excellent mid-range option from a household name. It's well-rounded and designed to fit compactly in tighter spaces and known for its quiet operation. And finally, we have the MECO Arete 2 as our premium choice model, loaded with smart features and known for its top-tier performance. It's the only one which comes with a HEPA filter and is also one of the most energy-efficient models in this category. But more on that later on. Moving on to the design. Each of these dehumidifiers has standard portability features like smooth rolling casters and handles, but they each have something unique about them. For example, the MECO Arete 2 has a slim, wall-hugging design for homes with limited space. The concave back means it can be placed right up against a wall without impacting airflow into the unit. The TP Fit is the shortest of the units we're comparing, so will often fit in places other dehumidifiers can't. And finally, the Devola DV12L, with a modern, glossy white body and a nice, contrasting black top. It's the slimmest of our units overall, and has an intelligent humidistat display on the front that lights up red, blue, and green, depending on the ambient humidity. That means you can tell whether it's too wet, too dry, or just right at a glance. With an empty tank, all three units sit below 11 kilograms in weight. There's only 600 grams between the heaviest unit here, which is the Arete 2, and the lightest, the TP Fit. In real terms, that's about half a bag of sugar. So, 11 kilograms. One-touch laundry mode is a popular convenience feature that makes these units a breeze to use. Laundry mode optimizes your dehumidifier to help air dry clothes by pulling moisture out of them and firing back dry air. All of these units here offer this feature at the touch of a button. It's also worth noting that the Arete 2 has an additional third fan speed and an adjustable louver for a more powerful and precise laundry mode. Tank capacity ranges depending on the size of the unit and the manufacturer. The larger the tank equals more water extracted before needing to be emptied, a bonus for busy households. The DV12 has a respectably sized 2-litre tank, with the TP Fit and the Arete 2 capable of holding an extra half a litre. All of these units offer continuous drainage through a hose-out port. This is a lifesaver if you're needing to run it continuously. Both the DV12L and the TP Fit come with a supplied hose, but the Arete doesn't. Now, on to the running costs. All three are energy efficient by current standards. If you primarily use them to dry clothes, then you stand to make a cost saving when either supplementing or using instead of a tumble dryer for your drying needs. Again, these figures are based on energy rates as of 2024. If you want to work out the energy costs yourself in the future, take the current energy rate per kilowatt hour, divide that by 1,000, and then multiply it by the unit's wattage, and you should have your energy cost in pence. We've added a link to our dehumidifier versus tumble dryer guide down below, where we go into more detail on the benefits here. Before we move on, if this video has been helpful so far, consider dropping us a like, and maybe even subscribe. That'd be great. These dehumidifiers are primarily used in the home, so naturally you expect a modest but not overwhelming amount of noise. Under average conditions, in a normal operating mode, you can expect all 3 units to run anywhere between 35 and 45 decibels. The noise levels recorded on the spec sheets were tested in an acoustic lab environment, so please keep in mind that, if you're testing them yourself at home with either your smartphone, your smartwatch, or a dedicated instrument, that you're also reading ambient noise on top of the unit, so it will read higher. And don't forget, decibels exponentially get louder as the value goes up. Basically, for every 10 you multiply it by 2 again, it doubles. Twice as loud, 4 times as loud, 8 times as loud. You're also not going to be consistently hearing these units, unless you have them in modes that constantly engage the fan and compressor, like continuous or laundry mode. All 3 of our dehumidifiers here also offer a night mode, which dim the lights on the display and run at their lowest fan speed. Perfect when you're trying to get some rest. Each of these dehumidifiers also comes with a washable dust filter, which we recommend cleaning every 2 to 3 weeks. It's pretty simple. Just remove the filter and then run the nozzle attachment of a vacuum cleaner over it, or rinse it under the tap with lukewarm but not hot water. Just remember to allow it to thoroughly drip dry before placing it back in the unit. Now, the MECO Arete 2 is the only 12-litre dehumidifier in this lineup that supports using either medical grade HEPA or activated charcoal filters, and comes with a free HEPA filter in the box, which is right here. And that, obviously taken out of its packaging, just goes straight inside the filter, which goes back on the back. HEPA filters are used to filter out small particulate like dander, mold, and bacteria, where activated charcoal filters are primarily for tackling smells and odours. A good rule of thumb for both is to replace them every 6 months, or, in the case of the HEPA filter, when they get discoloured and grey. You can get replacement HEPA filters on our website, airconcentre.co.uk, or check the link down in the description. Whatever your choice, we're here to make sure you and your family stay dry, cosy, and comfortable all winter long. Shop our specialist website where you'll find expert advice, including the most frequently asked questions, and a whole host of comparison reviews across our range of dehumidifiers. On a final note, before we wrap up, these are all compressor dehumidifiers, which are perfect for heated indoor home environments. But if you need a dehumidifier for an unheated space, like a garage, conservatory, or anywhere you expect the temperature to drop below 10 to 5 degrees, a desiccant dehumidifier may be a better choice for you. For more information, feel free to check out our compressor versus desiccant dehumidifier guide on our website, which you can find a link to down in the description, or check our forthcoming video on the subject. Should be up here somewhere when it's ready. To wrap up, the Honeywell TP Fit is a solid choice from a reputable manufacturer with a smaller form factor and quiet running. It's a great unit if you need a compact and low profile dehumidifier. The Devola DV12L, this guy right here, is our winner if you're looking for value for money. It performs just as well as the other two, but at a much lower price point, and is now even Good Housekeeping accredited, offering by far the best bang for your buck in this lineup. And finally, the MECO Arete 2 is ideal if you're after the very best features, from Wi-Fi connectivity to touchscreen controls, as well as HEPA filter for air purification purposes. Whatever your choice, we're here to help. So if you have any questions, drop them in the comments below and we'll do our best to assist. Oh, and while you're there, you might as well give us a thumbs up, and of course, subscribe if you want to see more videos like this. And I will see you next time. Bye-bye!